Here's a question for you. How many things do you have to remember during any given day? Let's think about this. You got passwords, you got bank account numbers, you got doctor's appointments, you got kids' games, you got packing lunches, you got calling mom, you got paying bills. The list goes on and on.
Are you kidding me, Jimmy? Some days I can't even remember to eat lunch. So does it take you by surprise to hear that many people don't even remember their own phone number? It's something experts call digital amnesia, a phenomenon in which technological knowledge becomes lost through constant technological advancement. And while the name digital amnesia may sound pretty daunting, experts say it may actually benefit you.
Cell phones are an important part of many people's lives, especially when you're on a trip. But when these teenagers meet someone and want to exchange numbers...
Do you have your phone number memorized?
Nope. No.
They usually have to look up their own digits.
I know a lot of people that don't know their own phone number.
I got one better for you. A lot of people forget our home phone number.
This is not unusual. A new study from a software security group finds that many of us can't recite basic phone numbers anymore.
There is some pretty good evidence that the brain has built-in forgetting mechanisms so that material you don't require is pushed farther back.
Neurologist Jerome Freeman says digital amnesia isn't exactly bad for your brain.
That's how the brain operates, as if there is a maximum.
In fact, by not having to remember so many numbers, you can free your brain up for more memories, like remembering a special day at the falls.
Hopefully it frees us up for more analytical thinking and creativeness.
That being said, Freeman says it's not a bad idea to memorize your immediate family's phone numbers in case of an emergency when you don't have your phone.
If you focus on something and say, I really want to remember this, this is important to me, most people can remember it.
But with so much other information to remember,
I have to remember my Facebook password, my email password.
Many people don't worry about phone numbers. After all, they're just a cell phone away.
Now, don't be mistaken. You might think digital amnesia only affects the younger tech-savvy generation, but the study found it was equally and maybe even more prevalent in older generations.
I'm glad you said that, though. Speaking of older generations, think for just a second about your parents. As the aging process sets in, our older loved ones can often suffer from regular amnesia, not only forgetting phone numbers, but oh so much more. Things like eating, things like taking their medicine, and that can cause quite a bit of concern for other family members. But now, there is a way to make sure mom and dad are taking care of themselves. And as we hear from reporter Ryan Takeo, it's all thanks to an app.
I think that as I get older, I worry more.
As a mom of two and a daughter of aging parents, Susie Pack finds herself worrying about both ends of the spectrum.
I worry about my kids. Are they okay? Are they doing the right things? Are they, healthy and being kind? And I worry about my parents as they're getting older. Are they doing the right thing? Are they healthy? Are they being kind?
Susie admits she would get frustrated with her parents and feel like she's nagging for info.
Sometimes it would end up in a lecture.
She found out about an app called Lively. It uses sensors at her parents' house that beam data right to Susie's phone.
The Packs place these sensors all around the house, like here on the refrigerator to make sure their parents are eating, on the pill box to make sure their parents take their medicine, and on the front door to make sure their parents are getting out of the house.
All of a sudden, this daughter became Big Brother.
I didn't feel we needed.
At first, Susie's mom, Mary, was skeptical.
We were able to handle ourselves.
She says now she does not even notice the sensors. Even though it hasn't changed the couple's habits, it has given their kids peace of mind. And it helps Mary keep something so many baby boomers are beginning to lose, their independence.
Is this huge, very, very strong desire to stay in their own home. So if there's a way for them to extend that ability to stay in their own home versus going into some sort of assisted care, that's of interest to them.
They feel they're comfortable, we feel comfortable.
Getting older comfortably in their own home without facing the third degree from their kids.
We sort of know what the habits are without saying, so what exactly did you do today from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m.?
The folks with Lively say they designed the device so that anybody can use it, no computer skills needed, updates are automatic. They also say that loved ones can set it up remotely if they live a long ways away.
That is really cool, and that app can certainly take a little stress out of life. Something else that is designed to make life a little easier, a life hack. Not familiar with the term? A life hack is a trick or tip, usually a simple one, designed to solve little problems. DelmarvaLife Sean Stryker joins us now from the Georgetown Public Library, where they'll be holding a life hack seminar next week. Sean?
Hey Lisa, yeah, I am obsessed with life hacks. I've spent hours online looking them up. There are so many. I'm here with Bonnie Elliott. She's kind of an expert when it comes to life hacks. You're the assistant director at the library here. A life hack, I'm sure you can explain it better than I can. Tell me, what is it?
A life hack is a noun. It's anything that makes your life easier, simpler, or just helps you get through your day better.
Well, that's all right with me. I'll take anything that will make my day easier. We actually have a couple to show you, starting with a shirt. You know, you wake up in the morning, your shirt's a little wrinkly, you don't want to bust out the iron and ironing board. You don't have to. What do?
You take your hair straightener.
Okay, repurposing, a different type of straightener.
Right, and you put it on the edges of the collar. You go all around, you pull these collars down, and it works perfectly. It's a fast, quick, simple trick that gets you out the door. And you know, most guys, they know somebody who has one, or your wife,
or girlfriend. Something else that I think is really cool, toilet paper rolls can be used to wrap up your cords.
This keeps them nice and neat. They don't break. You can put them in your cupboard.
Keep them nice, easy storage.
And you can pull them out easily.
Look at that. Hopefully everyone has some toilet paper rolls and
your cords.
So it's summer. A lot of us will be packing up our coolers to go to the beach. We have some great tips to help keep your, I guess, ice from leaking all over the place.
Right. What you do is you take a sponge, any size sponge, you wet it down, you put it in a plastic bag, you put it in your freezer, pull it out when you're getting ready to go. When it thaws out, it just is absorbs right back in here, so you don't have all that mess.
So the ice isn't melting, it's not leaking all over the car. It's, so many things, so simple. All right, so I wear flip-flops when I'm not at work, and this is a great one to help extend the life of a flip-flop, and it's a bread bag tie, pretty much.
It's a bread tag, and all you do is you slip it underneath, just like I have here. It will lengthen it, because you know, mothers at the end of the summer, who wants to buy another pair of flip-flops?
So this will keep them going, an extra season maybe. We have so many things to show you. We just don't have the time. They can come out to the library next Thursday for a Life Hack 101 seminar.
Right, next Thursday at the Georgetown Public Library, we're doing Life Hacks 101 at 2 o'clock. Come on out and join us. You don't have to sign out. The good thing about us is we have plenty of air conditioning.
It is nice and cool in here. Now, Bonnie, she's a mother of 4, so she's got a lot of tips to help all you moms out there as well. If you want to hear some of these life hacks again, all you have to do is go to our website, WBOC.com. Just click on our picture at the top of the page. Lisa, I may be borrowing your straightener, you know, from now on.
I don't know. I'll be
using it.
I'll be using it on my husband's shirts. That's a great one.
It is a good one. This is a very good one.
There are many little tips and tricks or hacks that can make life simpler.
You probably remember last week we learned a few more. For instance, you ever make a phone call and keep getting that automated answer thing? Go to gethuman.com and learn what to press to speak directly to a real person. Spill something on the carpet? Immediately pour salt onto it, rub it in, wait a few hours, vacuum it out. Forgot where you parked? Place your key under your chin. That will actually amplify the signal range and you'll be able to hear the beep beep from a little farther away. Your zipper stuck? Rub graphite from the lead of a pencil onto the zipper. It'll loosen it right up. Toilet clogged? Don't have the plunger? Add liquid soap. Let that soak for a few minutes. Flush it. If it still doesn't work, try it again, but with hot water. And this one you may know, marks and scratches on your wood floors or furniture, just rub a walnut on the wood to restore it.
And there are more hacks yet. A little later on DelmarvaLife, we head to the kitchen for a few food hacks. We're learning how to make healthy pizza crust and no-mess smoothies.
Don't want to mess with these ladies? We're going to meet several young at heart women who are tearing it up on the basketball court. You're going to see how senior sports keeps them healthy and happy. But first, we've been talking about taking care of our older loved ones. Dr. Oz says another concern for many seniors is osteoporosis.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Nearly half of all women and a quarter of all men over 50 will break a bone due to osteoporosis. Keep your skeleton strong with a diet rich in bone-boosting minerals like calcium and phosphorus. Finally, build bone density with high-impact activities like brisk walking.